dessert that everybody loves. In my country, they call these kiffle. Here at QVC, we call them kiffles. And what are they? Well, they're the most delicious puff pastry on the outside. And then on the inside, you've got these beautiful jam or preserves, all of them handmade from a family. And today we're bringing you the set of 30 in a gift box. Now, this actually sold out the last day that it was here on Gourmet Holiday, and I believe that was back in June. Nick Kociolek is here with us today.
Yes.
It's wonderful to have you in the show.
Yes, you too.
Part of the family that brings us the Kiffle Kitchen. And today we're bringing you 30 of your best selling flavors.
Absolutely.
Right? So the best.
Yep.
So let me show everybody what they're getting.
Yes.
So right over here, you're getting apricot. You're going to get 10 of those. You're going to get 10 of the walnut, which is
delicious.
Crazy
Yes.
delicious.
Yep.
And nobody ever, I've never seen anybody else do them,
Yes.
right?
And we make that nut filling too.
Then we have over here, this is your raspberry. You're gonna get 5 of those. And then you're gonna get 5 of the prune, which it's so, the very first time that I saw them, I was like, well, let me try that. It is one of my favorite flavors.
Yes.
Now we have fewer than 1,000 to go around total. These did sell out completely about a month ago, so now is your chance to pick them up for yourself. They do come in a beautiful box if you are giving them as a gift to somebody. All right, so Nick,
Yes.
let's talk to everybody about what a kiffle is.
Sure.
And then, this is something that your mom actually started making, just kind of like in her kitchen.
She did.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right, Alberti. Kiffle's an Eastern European pastry made from butter and cream cheese, like you said. And my mom started the business in 1985 just as a stay-at-home mom, looking to make a few extra bucks while me and my brother were off at school. And she would sell it to just the locals, and they came and they tasted the product, and they could tell the quality and the time we put into it. They came pounding her door down, wanted more and more. Fast forward 37 years, we're full blown, but we're doing it the exact same way, by hand, wooden rolling pin, and you're gonna taste that quality when you bite into it. You're gonna see the layers.
You're gonna see. Look at how flaky it is. Look at how flaky it is. There's nothing like this. When you bite into it, immediately, it's like so much but they're so light.
Yes, exactly.
But they have so much flavor in every single bite.
Yep, and what it comes down to too is the fillings we use, Alberti. The apricot filling, for example, we source for the lightest color apricots, which are gonna give you the ultimate tanginess. So when you bite into that, you're gonna taste the flavor, the little tanginess with the sweet butter cream cheese. It's just gonna melt in your mouth. And then with our walnuts, what makes our walnut kiffle so special, Alberti, we get the walnuts in direct from California, hand grind them. So when you bite into it, you're actually gonna taste walnuts. It's not gonna be overpowered with sugar. My mom always taught me, use good ingredients, use good technique, and the final product, it'll taste like it literally came out of your Graham's kitchen.
Now fewer than 800 to go around. Okay, so there's the raspberry.
Yes.
That's the one that I was biting into, and it's so delicious.
Yes, the raspberry you'll see again has how deep color it is, and that's gonna have a perfect tartness to it and a little tanginess as well. And then again with the prune butter, all-time favorite. It's actually a sweet prune butter, so don't let that scare you. A lot of people it's turned into their favorite, as it did yours. It sounds like too.
Listen, M91225 is your item number. They're going very, very quickly. Now we have fewer than 700 to go around. You know, Kiffle Kitchen is something that I remember when we launched you.
We did,
right?
You guys
I
did,
launched you together,
Yes,
right?
yes,
right,
yes,
right over here on our old set, and I remember like it would always take us like months to get you guys to come back, right? It was like we'd have you, and like 4 months later we'd have you, or like another year later we'd have you for the holidays.
Exactly.
Today, to be able to have these at the ready, light, delicious, sweet, satisfying, not tummy heavy, you know what I mean? Like not like a brick in your stomach.
Sure.
Not greasy. Everything about this is a true summertime treat experience.
Exactly. You nailed it right. And the reason we can't always bring them too comes down to, again, how we make them by hand. I can't give you kind of tell you the importance of making a pastry by hand. I think everyone knows when you make homemade, when you use good ingredients, you're really going to taste that quality when you bite into it. And that's exactly what we do, Alberti. Literally, each one's by hand. Our bakers come in, my brother makes the dough, our packers hand pack them in our gift box and ship them to you fresh. These are coming fresh. You can freeze them for up to 6 months, but you could open that box and go right into them. So they're coming all fresh.
Now fewer than 500 to go around. More than half of our quantity is spoken for. Again, customer top rated. Here's what I'll also tell you. You know how I'm showing you the flakiness of this, right? Like how flaky I'm gonna keep biting it because it's that delicious. And how flaky these are. When you bite this, I swear, this literally melts in your mouth like cream cheese.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
So tell me, and it also almost tastes.
That's my favorite.
It almost tastes like there's a glaze on top of here, but there's not, right?
There's not. It comes down to how thin you make the dough. With the butter and cream cheese, like I said, they use a rolling pin, literally a wooden rolling pin to get that perfect thinness down. And that, when you bake it,
they're perfectly sweet.
Yeah, exactly, to the perfect amount. You're going to get a little bit of crisp on the top, also with that filling in there. And it's literally, like you said, it's going to melt in your mouth.
Okay. The flakiness of that dough is unreal.
Not bad.
But then look, it turns into cream.
And it turns into cream. And it almost feels like on top of the dough there's a little bit of granulated sugar, but I think there isn't. No,
There's
it's
not.
Just,
No,
it's just the dough that's sweet. What's happening?
Yeah, it's the butter cream cheese mix.
Wow.
And then the fillings that really bring it out, and that's what you're going to get with the final product. Literally going to melt in your mouth.
I'm telling you, like, there's no place to,
These are
like,
dreamy.
there's no grocery
good.
store, there's no corner
Wow.
bakery, there's no place where you can get Kiffles. I know that you cannot get them anywhere because my family's from Eastern Europe, and if I go to Eastern Europe, you can find them, but you cannot find them anywhere here.
You really can't.
We now have fewer than how many remaining? We have fewer than,
great.
Brian, you said 300, fewer than 300 remaining.
Wow.
They're gonna sell out again. They always do.
You know what?
At $15 on a credit card, today's your day to try them out. And by the way, they are beautifully packaged. Like, it's
Yes.
like every one of them is hand placed one at a time in here. Okay,
But
you're gonna
that's
show
what
us,
I was
Nick.
thinking is that, like, if this is a perfect bill to ship to send somebody a super elegant
Look at how
gift.
beautiful this is.
Yeah, it's really elegant.
We use,
And
as you can
yes.
see, we use the bubble wrap to protect them. You got multiple
Look at this.
layers in here.
It's crazy.
And these
Look how
are
beautifully
literally
done.
hand packed. We have
Yep.
our packers up there, amazing group of packers, hand packing each one of these. Bakers hand rolling each
Because
and
they're
every
so
one.
delicate.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, you
yep.
literally
And
couldn't
look
have
at
a
how
machine do that.
beautiful. Like, I mean, everything about this is a beautiful experience. But pick them up for yourself and just
Yeah,
enjoy
and
them
then do
if you've
another
never
bill to
had them
ship to.
before. You're gonna get 10 of the apricot. You're gonna get 10 of the walnut.
of them.
Yes.
Did you try the walnut or you tried the apricot?
Gotta try the walnut.
You get 5 of the raspberry, 5 of the prune.
Ooh, the
There's
raspberry.
not a bad
good.
one. The raspberry's bright.
Raspberry's good,
It's
yes.
very bright. It's a
Whoa.
little tart, beautifully sweet.
These are definitely our most traditional flavors, and you're going to really taste that quality too when you bite into them. I love the apricot. How
Limited
we source
quantities
for those
officially.
apricot. Get that tanginess in it. You can just
show
see
you.
the color
Yeah,
of the
look at the
apricot.
color.
Look at the
It's
look
fun.
how rich
That's
each one of them
my
is.
favorite, Rachel and
Right.
Alberti.
Oh.
Absolutely. Look at
Oh
that.
my
Look at this.
heavens!
Yep.
And I'm just gonna show you. Look at this is the best crust
Look
ever.
how that is just.
You see that?
a
And by
work
the
of
way,
art.
it literally melts. It melts in your mouth. It melts in your mouth
And the
when you
best thing
bite
is
into it.
they're coming fresh.
How
So
do you
you're literally going to
describe
get
the
them, and
flakiness?
you could just take them right down. Yeah, and that comes down to
Cream cheese and
getting them
butter.
super thin. And
Is that what
that's
that
the
is?
hardest part, and that's what limits
Whoa.
as
Do you guys
much as we come
hand
here.
roll these? Like
Every single one of them.
every
Each-
one
each
is
and every
hand
one.
rolled.
Yep. Our
That's
bakers are phenomenal.
insanity.
Phenomenal.
That is so
up
crazy.
there.
And by the way,
Wait a minute.
like the perfect, just like any Eastern European treat.
I just
Oh,
need
it's
you to
sold
know
out.
that 30 are hand rolled per box.
Yes.
30
Yeah, I know.
And 30
Hand-packed.
and
Yeah.
30.